In this video, you'll find out how to remove every single distraction from your life. Now, why you should listen to me? Well, because this is what I did for myself. I literally have only two crystal clear goals in my life. One, literally grow in faith, grow in spirituality, have a better relationship with God. And second is to genuinely help people through my videos and through my service. That's tailored for entrepreneurs. And if you do this, every single goal that you set for yourself is going to be way easier to achieve. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so let me start off with a confession. Before, I thought I was very productive by doing this long ass morning routine, which was consisted of many habits like meditation, cold showers, working out. But I didn't realize that none of these things would actually gonna make my goal come true. Yeah, they help in some sense, okay, but they do more damage than good, because it took me 2 to 3 hours to do them every single day. I felt great afterward, but it's like, when am I gonna work on my goal? Literally. I realized that I want to help people through YouTube channel, through making YouTube videos, but I was spending so much time doing this stupid morning routine, so I realized I had to change something. So through this experience, I learned that I literally had no priorities. I was acting like I had so much goals in my life, when in fact I had only one. So I realized, okay, my goal is to help people through my YouTube channel. Now let's not do this long morning routine and every other area. Let's not focus on it so much, like it's my main priority in life. Fast forward to today, I only have two goals, as I said: spirituality and help people through my YouTube channel. But that doesn't mean that I don't learn anything, I don't go out, I don't know what. That doesn't mean that I only work all day. That's what I want to say. That just means that everything that's not aligned to my goals, I just do it less. So I have more time and energy to put into accomplishing my goals. Okay, so some action steps for you. Remember, if you don't take action on this, nothing will change. You will not achieve your goals and you will not set priorities in your life. You'll just watch this video, go to the next one, and nothing will change. You'll regret it in the future. Do yourself a favor. Actually take action on this. First thing you want to do is think of all the goals you would love to achieve. Maybe it's building a nice physique. Maybe it's creating your first business, making money online. Maybe it's running a marathon, or something in regards to your mental health, as I had before. It doesn't matter. Second step is to ask yourself, if you could only achieve one goal from all of these goals that you would like to achieve, if you could only achieve one goal in the next 6 months or like 12 months, which single goal, if accomplished, would make you the most proud of yourself? Okay? This is such a great question, yet it takes a few minutes to answer, or maybe it's an instant for you. Maybe you immediately realize by watching this video, you just didn't ask yourself this question. When I answered this, my life completely changed, because I realized I had complete wrong goal that doesn't make me as proud as helping people through my YouTube channel, and as I said, entrepreneurs specifically. So that's the second step. And third, now when you know which single goal would make you most proud if accomplished, you want to let every other goal literally down. You want to let other things go. Now, you can have two goals. This doesn't mean you need to have one, but you want to have two max. This ensures you have way more time and energy to put into those two goals, and that you actually accomplish them, making it so much easier. And you need to, as I said, completely remove all the other parts of your life if they are not your top goals. It just means you do them way less. You just go out, for example, a bit less often. Second lesson, by the way, make sure you stay to the last one, because the last one is gonna make it so much easier for you to be focused. I swear. So the second one, do you have a routine? If you do, but you make no progress to your goals, I relate with you very much. This is why I had routine. I knew how I spent my time, but I had no priorities. So it was literally almost useless. It's like a car without a GPS. So that was me. And at first I was dumb when I adopted this routine, not only because I didn't have priorities, but because I didn't know how to use a routine. What's the point of this routine? I thought it's just to be as productive as possible, to do as much things as possible, but it's not. That's not the point. Every now and then, life would literally sent something that I didn't expect to happen that day. I couldn't work in the morning on making videos, or I would literally have to help my family with something. Somebody died. You never know what life can throw in the way. And I was like so frustrated because I couldn't do what I said that I will do, literally in my routine, what I wrote down. But the point was not to follow this routine. This routine was actually controlling me. The point is, if something like that happens, you want to take a step back and think, okay, based on what happened, how can I use my time in the best way possible? That's the actual proper use of routine. Routine is a tool that helps you to use your time more mindfully. I wish I knew that way before. These days, my routine helps me stay laser focused, knowing, being mindful of how I use my time. But if something happens, I'm just like take 5 minutes of my time and I actually ask what's the best way to use the rest of the time that I have available this day. But here's the thing, I always wake up and I know what am I going to do. I'm in control of my time. And maybe even the more important thing is I no longer waste time on thinking what am I going to do throughout the day. I just execute, and it's way easier. I never have to think, should I do this or that? At which time should I do it? And so on. So imagine how much your life would be better, easier, how much more progress would you do if when you woke up, you didn't have to think what you're going to do. You had completely scheduled your time, aligned to your priorities, to what matters really to you, what would really make you proud if you accomplish. Imagine how much easier and more proud will you feel after every single day and ultimately when you accomplish your goal. So again, remember, if you don't change anything, nothing is going to change in your life. Let's do the action steps. Ask yourself, how would your ideal day look like? Once you did that, schedule that in your Google Calendar. Open up Google Calendar and put every single block of that in. A great tip, bonus tip for this is always put more buffer time, more empty time between each block so that one activity doesn't spill into another. Ultimately, so that you also go to sleep on time and don't sacrifice on your sleep. And once you do that, you literally do the same for your whole week. Now it's just not, instead of the ideal day, it's ideal week. So I say ideal because that's how you want to spend your time. And congrats, you did it. You takes, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do this, and you literally now know how you want to spend your time, and it's aligned completely with your priorities. You made so much progress. Let's keep going. Let's go to the next one. Now let's tackle that question. How much of your day do you spend distracted? When I would literally sit down to work finally, I would often start working, and some days I would really be motivated. I would start working and ping, notification from my phone, ping, notification on my computer. And I would start literally learning something or talking to friends or go on social media, especially TikTok, and I would spend hours, literally, or at least an hour. And even if it was a half an hour, I would feel bad. I would feel like, what? How? Like, again? I spent so much time on these stupid apps, notifications, messaging my friends, talking to others, instead of actually working, as I said I will. And not only that, my physical environment was awful. It was not organized. It was not tidy at all. It was a complete mess. When I would turn on my computer or go on Google on my phone, I had 50 tabs open. It's like a complete disaster. Here's what I learned. Willpower and discipline are overrated. If your environment is full of distractions, literally no amount of discipline and willpower is going to save you, okay? I realized that winners change their environment so it's easy to work hard on their goals and accomplish them, and at the same time they make procrastinating and not work on their goals very hard to do. So it's easier to work hard, and it's very hard to procrastinate and not do the work they said they will do. Fast forward to today, my desk is very clean and organized. My phone, for example, there's no notifications that are going to go off, there's no calls that I'm going to see, there's no apps, games, or social medias that I can access during the time I work. Same as on my computer. It's all blocked. I can't use it even if I wanted to. I turned on grayscale mode. I did a bunch of optimizations so that I cannot get distracted. I cannot procrastinate even if I wanted to. So it's easy to work hard, and it's actually more fun to not working hard because I can't go on my computer. I can't go on my phone. So what am I going to do if I'm not going to work on my goals? See how I just changed my environment instead of rely on discipline every single time, which obviously isn't a great solution, because sometimes you will discipline yourself, but sometimes, very often, you will not. So let's freaking go and apply the last lesson, okay? For your physical environment, there's a bunch of goals you could accomplish, so I can't give you example for everything. So let's say that you also work on your computer, okay? Let's give it this example. For your physical environment, you want to make sure that's clean and organized. When you sit down, you like this nice desk. There's some plants, for example, so it's nicer too, but it's clean and organized at least. Also, you want to, as you see in my, like right now, you want to let some natural light in. You want to open up your window at least slightly so that there's some fresh air in your space. And you don't want to make sure it's too cold nor too hot. You want to make sure it's comfortable. Some basic optimizations that are going to make working enjoyable way easier. And for your digital environment, you want to literally put your phone as far away from you. So it can't be in your room, okay? Even if you want to take this to extreme, and a bunch of people actually do this, who care about accomplishing their goals, literally they put it as far away from them, even in a safe. So you don't have to take it this extreme, but literally it has to be some other room where you will not see it, and where there's bigger friction for you to take it. Now, for digital transformation of your environment, you want to turn off all the distractions, all the notifications, all the calls that you might get. Put your phone on do not disturb mode. You might say, if there's an emergency, then they're gonna call the police, the fire department, or the medicines, and not you. If there's a real emergency, they happen so rarely that honestly don't worry about it. And besides this, the biggest thing is put your phone on grayscale mode. Literally, put your phone on grayscale mode. It's gonna make it way more boring. And install Freedom. Okay, install Freedom. This is an app that's gonna make all the social medias, everything that you say, all the websites, social medias, video games, apps, everything blocked while you're working, literally. And during this session while you're working, you can't edit this, you can't access them. And even if you try to delete it, you can't. If you obviously put this in settings, which you obviously should, this way, it's going to be impossible for you to procrastinate, literally. I also not only like to use it that way, but also when I'm not on my phone an hour and a half before my bed. So I literally do the same at then. I just block everything. An hour and a half before my bed, everything's blocked. And I can't be on my phone even if I wanted to. Remember, winners change their environments, so working hard is easy, and procrastination and not achieving their goals is hard. Now, just imagine if you apply all these things, how much your life is gonna look differently. What could you achieve in your life? Don't you want that? Or don't you get hyped for that? So do the action steps I told you in this video, literally, and see how your life changes forever. If you're an entrepreneur who wants personal help with me to become more productive, to make more money, to have more time for other things like family, friends, sports, health, and other areas that you care about, click the link in the description of this video and let's make it happen. I hope I helped everybody with this video, and I hope I'm gonna help with all the other videos. That's it. I hope I see you in the next one. See ya.